8 of Tobago's young calypsonians set to shine at national semi-finals. Scarborough Secondary School Annual Sports COP police shooting response raises lat equality concerns, and official welcome local art meets international cruise. Good evening, I am Lavian Cupid and you're locked into the Tobago Updates Television News for Thursday 29th January 2026. Now to the top story this evening. Tobago's young calypsonians are gearing up to shine on the national stage as 8 talented performers have qualified for the National Junior Calypso Monarch semi-finals, scheduled for Saturday, January 31st in Port of Spain, representing both primary and secondary schools across the island. These rising stars are ready to showcase their lyrical creativity, rhythm, and stage presence. From Signal Hill Secondary School, Alexandria Stewart and Coquise Davidson will bring their dynamic energy to the stage, while Kalia Alfred and Kalia Ramsey of Bishop's High School are set to impress with their vibrant performances. Atia Lynch of the University of Trinidad and Tobago, along with Denaya Mohammed of Signal Hill Government Primary School and Uriah Duncan of St. Nicholas Primary School, complete the talented Tobago contingent. Their journey to the semi-finals highlights the island's commitment to nurturing young musical talent, and supporters are eager to see these future Calypso champions make their mark at this prestigious national event. Earlier today, Scarborough Secondary School hosted its annual school sports, delivering a high-energy showcase of athletic talent, school spirit, and pure vibes from start to finish. Students representing the four houses, Warner, Calendar, Soca, and Sebro, proudly took to the field, competing across a range of track and field events that highlighted both skill and determination. Acting Principal Telka Stephen showed encouragement to the students.
About more than just the races and the games, it's about embodying the values that make our school community great. Discipline, perseverance, teamwork, and respect. To the athletes of Calendar, Sebro, Soca, and Warner houses, this is your moment. Today is your day. You have trained hard, and now is the time to shine.
And relays to jumps and throws, the competition was fierce yet friendly, with athletes pushing themselves and each other in the true spirit of sportsmanship. Cheers rang out across the grounds as classmates, teachers, and supporters rallied behind their houses, creating an electric atmosphere that felt like a throwback to the classic school sports days of the past. Beyond the medals and points, the event was a celebration of unity, discipline, and school pride. Laughter, music, and spirited chants added to the excitement, reminding everyone that school sports is about more than winning. It's about participation. Tensions are rising in TNT as the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago breaks its silence on a controversial police shooting. Legal experts are challenging Commissioner Alistair Guevaro's decision not to suspend officers involved in the recent fatal chase. While the commissioner cites a lack of evidence for discipline, the Law Association says social media footage tells a different story, allegedly showing officers firing on a crashed vehicle while an occupant attempted to surrender. In a pointed reminder, the association stated, a quote, "The criminal law applies equally to law enforcement and to civilians." They argue that self-defense only applies if the threat is immediate and the force is proportionate. With public trust at a crossroads, the legal experts warn that retaliation is not a legal defense. We'll continue tracking this developing story as calls for transparency and accountability grow. Scarborough was a hive of international activity as the MV Renaissance made its maiden call to Tobago. The vessel brought over 1,000 passengers and more than 500 crew members to our shores, marking a significant midweek boost for the local economy. To celebrate the milestone, newly appointed Tourism, Antiquities and Creative Industries Assembly member Zorisha Hackett conducted her first official plaque exchange on board. She presented Captain Simon Vernor, a veteran with 30 years at sea, with a Martin Superville original titled Tobago All-Time Wedding, a vibrant symbol of our cultural heritage. Captain Vernor highlighted the ship's unique features, including its distinctive teak wood decks, while hosting the delegation for a tour of the vessel's premium amenities. But the Secretary's work didn't end on deck. Stepping on to the quayside, Hackett engaged directly with taxi drivers and vendors, viewing their offerings and gaining first-hand insight into the services that power our cruise sector. As the Renaissance continues its 14-day tour, the focus remains on ensuring Tobago's hospitality leaves a lasting impression. Up next, TTPS to strengthen school safety. Stay with us.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
You come in. Long time I see you. This station complete. Ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin neither Stephen to see about them. Yeah, total waste. So I supposed to stay home the whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about them. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla? I thought it's your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Tobago. It's Carnival. The vibe. The event space, formerly known as Shade, Bottom Court Tobago, says, let's celebrate Carnival. Bring your coolers every Friday and Saturday, starting from Friday the 30th of January till Carnival week, and pay $50 at the door with your cooler all night. No ice, no chaser allowed. Top DJ and artists passing through every Friday and Saturday. To pre-book your cabanas, call 369-6414 and 394-3612 or email iwamg@gmail.com. And this promotion is going on until Easter. Gates open at 9 p.m. It's rum, it's bacchanal. Bring your coolers and come.
Been down this road before. All that left is rum and bacchanal. This is Carnival.
welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service met yesterday to discuss ongoing efforts aimed at strengthening school safety and engagement. The discussions are focused on existing programs, new initiatives, and improved collaboration among police, educators, parents, and community partners, all geared toward fostering safer school environments and sustained open communication. Here's more on the story.
Acting Commissioner of Police, Junior Benjamin, during yesterday's engagement, representatives highlighted several initiatives implemented by the TTPS under the school-oriented policing program for last term to the current one. They also outlined planned strategies moving forward, aimed at strengthening school safety, student engagement, and positive relationships between police officers, educators, and communities.
Today, in our engagement, we were able to share from the perspective of the different initiatives that has been done by the TTPS throughout the school-oriented policing tenure since last term to this term, and some of the things that we are hoping to do going forward. We have looked at the concerns of the NPTA as well, and we were also able to at least share with them some recommendations. I would want to just start off by, first of all, sharing that as we look into the windscreen of our future, we want to ensure that our schools are well taken care of, and therefore our officers would be on duty at all our schools to ensure safety and security.
The discussion also introduced a new initiative, the Police Parent Teachers Committee, which will bring together the police, parents, and Teachers Association and other stakeholders. The aim is to maintain regular communication, strengthen collaboration, and ensure ongoing support from schools throughout consistent engagement and shared responsibility.
We also spoke about having a new initiative which we call the Police Parent Teachers Committee, where we would be meeting with the Parent Teachers Association and even other persons to assist in ensuring that we constantly communicate on a regular basis so that we can be able to really work together to ensure a safe and more secure environment for our children. At the end of the day,
the engagement reaffirmed a shared commitment to partnership and prevention, with all parties agreeing that constant communication and collaboration are key to build trust, supporting students, and ensuring safer, more responsive school communities moving forward. This is AMPLIA Bagobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Thank you, Aliyah. Every year, Barcode sets the pace for the carnival season with its popular I Love Soca series, a high-energy build-up to National Carnival that consistently delivers unforgettable nights. Last Tuesday evening was no exception as Soca powerhouses Bunchy Garlin and Fair and Lions took a center stage as the featured artists. What began as an indoor performance quickly spilled outside, transforming the surroundings into a full road and jump experience. Fans were treated to non-stop energy as the artists brought true carnival vibes, commanding the crowd with hit after hit and infectious stage presence. The transition from stage to street created an electric atmosphere, blurring the line between concert and Carnival Monday revelry. The event was completely sold out, with the supporters and soca lovers turning out in their numbers to be part of the experience. From start to finish, the night captured the essence of soca culture, music, movement, and pure enjoyment, once again proving why the I Love Soca series remains a must-attend carnival tradition. It's a bridge that spans over 4,000 miles, built not of steel, but of shared humanity. For 2 decades, students from Washington State have traded the Pacific Northwest for the shores of Tobago, not for vacation, but to immerse themselves in the heart of our healthcare system. Yesterday, that 20-year legacy reached a new milestone. More in this report from reporter Martina Renales-Salazar.
20th consecutive year, a U.S.-based university has partnered with the Tobago House of Assembly to support a specialized internship program in the health sector. Washington-based Pacific Lutheran University collaborated with the THA Division of Health to facilitate the initiative. At the closing ceremony, Deputy Chief Secretary with responsibility for health and wellness, Dr. Faith Bremner, highlighted the program's importance, noting that it continues to play a key role in strengthening the social development on the island.
Yes, we've been doing this. This has benefited them and it benefits us in a synergistic way. So let us simply continue. 20 years of doing this shows that something good is happening, and I hope that in time we would look back and say this is 50 years of doing this, this is 100 years of doing this, because we truly understand how important these kinds of interactions are.
Expressing gratitude at the closing ceremony, the interns reflected on the personal and professional impact of the program, describing the experience as both informative and empowering. One intern, Dre Knight, said the time spent in Tobago challenged him to step beyond his comfort zone, helping him grow in confidence and see himself not only as a student, but as a leader and lifelong learner.
By the end of the month, I wasn't the same person who arrived. I speak up more, I trust myself more, and I allow myself to be seen, not just as a student, but as a leader, a learner, and a professional in progress. This experience in Tobago didn't just add something to my resume, it changed the way I show up in the world. It taught me that stepping outside your comfort zone isn't about being fearless, it's about being willing. Willing to learn, willing to serve, and willing to grow.
Dre Knight's reflection serves as a testament to the program's depth, proving that the most valuable lesson wasn't found in a textbook, but in the willingness to serve a community 4,000 miles from home. With the THA already eyeing the next 50 years of collaboration, this 20-year milestone stands as a reminder. When global education meets local expertise, the result is a more compassionate, resilient, and connected world. As the 2026 cohort says their goodbyes, the bridge between Washington and Tobago remains stronger than ever, built on a foundation of mutual growth and a shared commitment to human wellness. Martina Renales-Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Well, the news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update at any time. Join the conversation. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At DIGICEL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, buljoil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meats served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. Rooted in connection, driven by community. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people and its progress. And today, we're going even further. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Hair goals, we've got them. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy, for queens who know exactly what they want.
Welcome back. Taking a look regionally, in a January 27th statement, CARICOM is sounding the alarm over a deepening leadership crisis in Haiti, as internal power struggles threaten to paralyze the state. Regional leaders expressed a great concern following reports that members of the Transitional Presidential Council moved to oust Prime Minister Alix Dide Felice Aimé. The timing is critical. The Council's legal mandate expires in just 9 days on February 7th, with gang violence surging, surpassing 4,000 homicides last year and over 5 million people facing acute hunger. CARICOM is demanding level-headedness. The 15-member bloc warned that political fragmentation only empowers armed groups. The CARICOM Eminent Persons Group is offering to mediate a consensus among competing transition proposals. Leaders insist that stakeholders must prioritize the Haitian people over personal agendas to ensure stability, security, and eventual path to long-awaited democratic elections. Staying on news of CARICOM. CARICOM, in a 28th of January release, stated that Chairman and St. Kitts and Nevis Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew arrives in Trinidad and Tobago this week for a diplomatic meet and greet. Accompanied by Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett, Drew will meet with Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar and her cabinet. This visit follows last week's engagement in Kingston with the recently elected Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Goodwin Friday. The talks come at a critical juncture. Relations have been strained over recent regional security events and internal leaks. Dr. Drew is championing a, quote, a fortified new strategy, end quote, ahead of the landmark 50th CARICOM Heads of Government meeting in Basseterre next month. This outreach may be a vital attempt to restore solidarity and ensure the 15-member bloc presents a united front on the global stage. And returning home, legal proceedings, Tobago saw a mix of sentencing for a calculated theft and high bail for a violent offense. Firstly, according to the media release, 2 young women are facing the consequences of a checkout scam at a local supermarket. 20-year-old Kenya Angel Simon and 21-year-old Kevina Joseph pleaded guilty to larceny after a scheme was uncovered involving an inside job. Investigators say the pair colluded to pass groceries through a register without scanning them. The magistrate fined each woman $1,200 and ordered 100 hours of community service. They will also spend the next 18 months under probation supervision. The case was cracked by PC Jackson of the Scarborough Police. In a separate matter, a 25-year-old Lowlands man is currently out on bail after appearing in court on an attempted murder charge. Antonio Ram faced a magistrate in connection with a December shooting in Plymouth. In addition to attempted murder, Ram is charged with possession of a firearm and ammunition. He was granted bail in the sum of $350,000 and is set to return to court on July 7th. The investigation involved a senior team from the Scarborough CID led by ASP Bacchus, Inspector Mohammed and Corporal Moses, with PC James laying the formal charges. In a major step toward economic independence for the differently abled community, the Tobago School for the Deaf, Speech and Language Impaired has officially commissioned its Agri-science processing and packaging project. Backed by a $250,000 social investment, the initiative aims to turn students into entrepreneurs. Reporter Joel Green George brings us the details on the story.
Survival. It is a word often associated with the differently abled community. But at the Tobago School for the Deaf, Speech and Language Impaired, it's being redefined as self-sufficiency. Today, the school unveiled the second phase of its Agri-science processing and packaging project, a specialized facility designed to ensure no student is left behind in the local economy.
We know our children run the risk of being the last to be hired and the first to be fired. Hence, we do not want our children to become prey to predators who would see them as a target to exploit them. So therefore, we decided to enter into this venture to ensure our children can learn various aspects of survival.
The project, which began in 2023 with animal husbandry and aquaponics, faced early hurdles with slaughtering and storage logistics. To bridge this gap, the DIGICEL Foundation and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints stepped in with a $235,000 investment. The funds provided industrial equipment.
With a social investment of $255,000 TT dollars, this is the markings of a legacy project. Mrs. Panton, who is now retired, along with her team, nurtured this idea. They didn't just nurture it, but they found the courage to approach somebody else with the idea. And with that, we took that to partner with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And they also believed in that idea. And today, we are here. Because of the heart of this work, it's simple. The truth is, persons with disabilities, we should never limit persons with disabilities or their possibilities. When we invest in access, in dignity and opportunity, we are not offering charity, but we are unlocking potential.
Beyond the farm, the curriculum integrates literacy and numeracy. The students are learning to read feed labels, calculate measurements, and manage financial accounts. While the school currently serves as a hub for the community to process their own poultry for a fee, the ultimate goal is to bridge the gap between the deaf community and the wider public.
Sign language in the community is very important, very, very important, because we are not all born deaf. We have people who become deaf at a later date, and it becomes hard because people in the bank, the hospitals, doctors, they can't communicate with the people who are deaf.
As these students trade textbooks for tools and ledgers, the message for Bonaccord is clear. Disability does not mean inability. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Jewel Green George.
Thank you, Jewel. More news and the weather report when we return. Stay with us.
Tobago. It's Carnival. The vibe. The event space, formerly known as Shade. For the court Tobago. Said, let's celebrate Carnival. Bring your coolers every Friday and Saturday. Starting from Friday the 30th of January till Carnival week. And pay $50 at the door with your cooler all night. No ice, no chaser. Allowed. Top DJ and artists passing through. Every Friday and Saturday. To pre-book your cabanas, call 369-6414 and 394-3612. Or email iwamg@gmail.com. And this promotion is going on until Easter. Gates open at 9 p.m. It's rum. It's bacchanal. Bring your coolers and come.
Been down this road before. All that left is rum and bacchanal. This is carnival.
Hey, as you come in. Long time I see you. This station pumping. Ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin neither Stephen to see about them. Yeah, total waste. So I supposed to stay home whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about them. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla. I thought it's your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two, better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So, even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
With us. And now we take a look at the weather report from the TNT Met Office for the period tonight and tomorrow. The Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service has advised that partly cloudy conditions are expected tonight across Trinidad, Tobago and the Windward Islands, with isolated light to moderate showers mainly over hilly and western areas. Conditions are expected to improve gradually by Friday night. Over the remainder of the Lesser Antilles, conditions will be mostly fair apart from a few brief showers. Overnight, the temperatures are forecast near 24 degrees Celsius in both Piaco and Crown Point, while daytime temperatures will rise to about 31 degrees Celsius in Piaco and 30 degrees Celsius in Crown Point, resulting in warm daytime conditions. Marine conditions will remain moderate with open seas between 1.5 and 2 meters and sheltered areas near 0.5 and 1 meter. Mariners are advised to exercise caution. Sunrise is expected at 6:29 and sunset at 6:09. And that's it for a look at your weather report from the TNT Met Office for the period tonight and tomorrow. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates Television News, recapping the headlines with you before we go. 8 of Tobago's young calypsonians are set to shine at national semi-finals. Scarborough Secondary School annual sports. COP police shooting response raises lot equality concerns. And official welcome local art meets international cruise. Hi, I'm Lavian Cupid. Thank you so much for joining us. Wishing you a pleasant night.